Alright, hello, welcome to episode 37 of my playthrough of Feed the Beasts, Plexiglass Mountain. Last episode we went around the base and we tidied up a bunch of things, so we're looking nice and neat, everything is working as it should be. We got, finally, our quarry, teleporting stuff directly back to our base, so we've started on the mining at the third chunk, which is nice and dandy for us. Think it works, it's a good enough quarry for the time being, letting it just kind of do its thing for the moment, and then when you want more resources, we have several different ways we want to go about it. So between episodes, sorry, I'm like moving around, my bad guys. I've actually gone out and I've expanded this room. We've made it much larger because I think I want to get into some more mystical agriculture stuff, at least like the resource generation from mystical agriculture. I did want to do it using the windmill farms like this setup, but I think it might just be like honestly a little bit too slow. So we might change this whole thing and just start using cloches. As fun as this stuff is, it's just not an ideal setup, if you know what I mean. So we're going to work around doing it a few other ways. We're just too advanced at this point, I think, as where we are in the game. We have too much technology and it's just too easy to do it with other things since we have the resources for it rather than using create. So what I want to do this episode is, as you can probably tell by my wish list over there, we've got a few things actually that I want to get done. One of them being getting up a wireless crafting terminal so that I don't have to be standing at either one of the terminals that we have, either this one there or the one upstairs, which will make life a bit easier. And the other thing would be I want to get some teleporting working with mechanism, which doesn't honestly seem too difficult to make. We just need to set up some teleporters and stuff. The most difficult thing will be making this teleportation core, but we should actually be able to make all of this just with some extra auto crafting, right? We need to be able to make, what's this, refined obsidian or enriched obsidian to be able to turn some reinforced alloy into it. But that honestly doesn't seem too difficult. And we've gotten to the point now, actually, since we have the what's the one? The one that we just made, the second tier installer. The, what's it? Reinforced alloy. We can probably make some elite tier installers. We just got to craft up some elite control units. It's going to cost a lot of diamonds, but we have a lot of diamonds. We've got a fair amount of them. Like we're by no means struggling for diamonds, so we can probably upgrade a lot of these machines and make them a bit better in that way. And then we can also start working on, I'm probably going to do some more power stuff using mechanism as well, but future plans. All right. Right now, this episode, wireless crafting terminal is probably what I want to do first. So let's make some stuff here. What do we need? Okay, we're going to need dense energy cells and ME crafting terminals and wireless receivers. Is this any harder? Okay, so that's going to be the case. We need to make, I don't have any of these things. So ME crafting terminal, we can make that. We can request that up. Or nearly. There we go. That we've got. And then we need, actually no, was it that one? Crafting terminal. Did we not just make that? I think we just made that, did we not? Dense energy cell doesn't look that difficult. We just need to make a bunch of those. We do not have the resources. Oh, that's going to be annoying to make up. Let's just teach that as a recipe then. Because that seems kind of annoying. There, and that can just go into this thing. I'm missing fluix seeds. Really? That's annoying as well. We really need a better way. Actually, can we make fluix seeds? Is that a thing? Yeah, we totally can. What tier is this? Tier 4. We don't really have access to that yet. Imperium. We could probably do it. We might have enough Inferium sitting inside of our stuff. Can I teach it? Imperium. This might be something that we want to make as ASAP. Cool, we should be able to make this stuff pretty comfortably, I would think. Okay, so what else do I need? Prudentium, we should know how to make everything there. So now if I request up some, let's say I want to teach it how to make that next. Because we only need 4 of these, remember? Imperium. 2, 3, 4. Okay, we should have enough Inferium. It's going to take a lot of crafting. Like an absolute ton of crafting, but we should have all the stuff here to make this pretty comfortably, hopefully. Jesus. There's a lot of steps to this, but it shouldn't be too bad, hopefully. Nice. I got 4 of that. Can I make some blocks of fluix? No, I need more of these. And it's just going to be a whole lot of just crafting up a bunch of them. That'll make 4, I think. And then that can make 8 of these. No, it can make 4 of you then. And then those 4 can turn into 8 seeds. Oh my god. Okay, look, this is not the fastest way of doing this. So I'm going to sit here and make just like a whole stack of this way. That'll make 16. And then once we've done that, we're going to go make some... I need 1 more Imperium, actually, now that I think of it. I need 1 more of you. Because we're making these seeds. I don't really want to wait for Fluix. I'd rather have just that sort of just sitting inside of the system so we can craft it up with essence and stuff once we do have it. So that's that. How are we doing for Inferium, by the way? Still got 4k of them? Okay, we got heaps. We got heaps, that's fine. I am Pete. So let's make up a bunch of Fluix because we're going to need it. And then once we've done that, we'll come back in a moment, I think. Okay, so I've made it myself a cloche as well. I'm going to make myself one of these Imperium farmlands, since we're going to need that to be able to actually plant the whatchamacallit that we're going to need, the Imperium essence. I'm just going to dig out a hole here, I guess. That's all going to work. Now, what do I need for these? I forgot what the settings were. So just energy and water, and then this one's item. Yeah, item on green. I forgot the settings for all these, so I'm going to need, what, 2 nodes? To actually get this set up for Fluix. We're just going to go along and just kind of flow with this episode, I think. So I need nodes. Let's make like 10 of them, since we always use them. 9, 10, cool. Where's my card holder? I'm going to need at least 1 energy, 1 fluid, and 1... We'll actually have everything there. Except for energy, and more energy cards. And, G. Oh, I don't have any quartz left. Okay, so nether expedition then. We'll be back in a second. Okay, that was a really quick nether expedition. I just need enough to make a bunch of these. Oh, I've got like no redstone left. Redstone's becoming an issue. We should probably make some redstone seeds. But that's not what I wanted to do this episode. So we're gonna just kind of go along with it for now, but we do need to actually, you know, start actually doing what we said we were going to do. So node there, you need a fluid insert up the top. On what channel? On the upside of you, it's on the blue channel, which is number what? Channel 3. 1, 2, 3. You're set to insert, nice. And then I need that there. And then on channel number 5, we have item extract, right? Yeah. So then it's just going to be that. Item 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, extract, call, and then on the bottom is just going to be an energy insert card. So now, once these are just hooked up together, which will be fairly easy once I get this out, Just connect that one to that one. And then we connect that one to that one. You're filling up with water. We should see power going into this as well. Energy insert. Is the energy on a different channel? On the upside? East. Oh, okay, no, it needs to be on a certain side. East. There we go. Okay, now it's working. Now we chuck in our Imperium farmland. Now I need to get my blocks of fluix. Fluix. I need 4 of these, I think. Oh, that's not how we make it, apparently. How do we make the fluix seeds? Fluix seeds come from this. Fluix block. Ah, it's 4. 1, 2, 3, 4 of you, right? 4, and then 4, and then I need prosperity seeds. Okay, it doesn't know how to make them, so we can teach that. That's really easy to teach, since it knows how to make everything here. And then we go allow substitutes. Bang. That goes there, and now I should just be able to request seeds. Prosp. That's what we want. And let's just have 16 of them sitting in there. That's not going to hurt. 16. Cool. I only need a couple of them for now. I need that. Take this up to the roof. It is nighttime, because of course it is. Let's sleep down here. I should probably kill those endermen, actually, now that I think of it. Where's my sword? We need ender pearls. We are in constant need of ender pearls. So I'm going to grab this enderman that's over here that I can see on my minimap. Whoa, it killed me, really? We can... Actually, I'm not going to cheat. Never mind. Can't believe it killed me. Wow, I feel so slow without my armor. Oh my god. This is incredibly slow. Yeah, I haven't died in so long. That is actually impressive. Alright then. Never mind, I see another one over here though. I can't believe it killed me. I'm like genuinely surprised. Alright, let's try this guy instead then. Cool, that guy gave me some ender pearls, nice. We're going to need these actually for doing the wireless. So I have 4 sitting in the system, but I don't know if that's going to be enough to actually make everything we need. So the more ender pearls we can get, the better. We can kill this dude next. Oh, never mind. He had none. Never mind then. But that's fine. More ender pearls is always better. We should make some ender pearl seeds at some point, actually, now that I think of it. But something for another day. There we go. 1, 2, 3, 4. And then 1, whoops, 2, 3, and 4. That should craft up into a seed for us. Nice and easy like. Bang. And now this seed goes into the extra cloche that we built, which is this one. There. And I'm actually going to pull that item extract card out for the moment, because I need to actually grab one of the essences and then put it into the drawer. Otherwise, it's just going to get deleted. Fertilizer. I think we can actually do like fertilizer and stuff into these as well with like some sort of insert. I don't know how difficult it would be to make, but this is going really slowly. I don't know which one we have to speed up. There we go. It's at least 1 essence. And then we can chuck that in there. Cool. And then if we just put the item card back into it. And then we should probably actually make it 8 every second. Cool. And now that that's done, I should be able to teach the system as well that we can make fluix dust and stuff out of the We'll teach it the dust, I think. The dust is probably going to be the best thing to teach it. Let's go right click, Flux Essence, right click that. Because that's 3. Oh, actually no. I think it's actually better if we teach it how to make the crystal itself, right? Because that uses less essence. Because remember, 1 Fluix dust turns into 1 crystal, right? You know, actually no, it is way better to do it the dust way. Right, because 1 dust turns into 1 crystal with like the seed and stuff that we're doing. But so that's 3 essence, but it also costs us not just the 6 essence that it would if we did it through the dust. It costs 8 to make 6 crystals. So I'm going to teach you how to do this instead. Efficiency wise, not great since it's an extra step that it has to go through, but it'll end up working out for us, I think. And since we have access to the dust and stuff now, we can actually tell it to make stuff like that. Cool, but I got distracted because I wanted to make this thing. And then once that's done, I should just be able to go click. Cool, that's that there. And now we just need to make the wireless receiver, which we can make everything here minus this Fluix pearl. But let's teach the system how to make that, since I have a feeling we're going to have to make a few of those. And that can just go in there. Wireless crafting grid, wireless receiver, oops. Wireless receiver, just make that. Cool, now I should be able to make the wireless crafting grid. Nice, and then this will charge up just sitting in my inventory like everything else will. Beautiful. So we don't need that anymore. That can get off the list. Next thing will be this security terminal, because we need to link it to something. So we need to make an ME chest, which is a lot of steps apparently. We need to make that. Well, all the stuff wasn't crafted yet apparently. There we go. And that can make an ME chest, and the ME chest can be crafted into this thing. I need more redstone, because why wouldn't I? Oh my goodness. Alright, let's go to the mining dimension, because I'm sure there's going to be more redstone sitting in the walls over here once I go far enough down. There's none. So let's tunnel then, because that's what I've been doing. Since we do have this mining dimension, we may actually use it for mining. There's no reason why not to. And hopefully we can get some redstone here pretty quickly. I need like 60 something of it, don't I? That's 24. It's not a whole lot. There we go, there's some more redstone. Nice. It's 49 of it. That's not all that I need. I need more than that. Please and thank you. Gold, I'm just going to ignore. All I need is redstone. Come on now. Come on, redstone. Usually, like, you always have so much of it, and then all of a sudden now when you actually need it, you never have any in the system. It's kind of frustrating. There we go, there's some more. Oh, that was like a decent chunk of it. Nice. Okay, and then I'm going to teleport back using this thing. Cool. Now that works. Let's put some stuff into the storage that I don't need anymore. And just random junk that we picked up. So now we made that. I don't need to run down here to craft this, but I'm going to. Security terminal. There we go. That's going to craft up. It's going to take a hot minute here. There's a lot of steps it has to go through. And then you're probably stalled waiting on a machine to be free. Is probably what you're waiting on. You're probably waiting on the last one, the redstone press one. Yeah, see that now it's done. Cool. So now I can make the security terminal. The security terminal can just live there. Doesn't really matter where. And then here we go. In the tab it says unlinked. We'd think we just shift right click on it. Nope. I think, where do we put it? Unlinked. Oh, there we go. Bonk. It's in that thing. And then it gets linked to our system, to our wireless out of range. Okay, cool. So then the next thing I need to do, now that that's linked, all right, we're like 90% of the way there, is I need to make an ME wireless access point. So the only thing we don't know how to make is the wireless receiver, I think. Because we taught it how to make fluid expel, so we may as well just teach it how to make that. And we're going to have to litter some of these around the base, as well as making some range upgrades and stuff for it. But for the time being, I may as well actually teach it how to make this stuff as well, so I can just request up like 3 of them if I need it. Cool, and then we should have one more sitting in here. Let's request up like 3 of them. Apparently we have all the stuff to make it. I used up a ton of ender pearls on that actually. I probably shouldn't have. But it'll do its job, because the next thing I want to make is wireless boosters, but I don't know how many of them I'm going to need. So let's put our first one right there. And it's got a range of 16 meters, which means now I can access everything, which is kind of cool. But the next thing I want to make is now these wireless boosters. We need enderpearl dust, so that's fine. We can teach it how to make enderpearl dust. Flux dust we know, enderpearl dust is just going to be crushing of enderpearls. So we just go like that. We go to our... Oh, can we not do it through mechanism? Really? Do I actually need to have a pulverizer? You're joking. Hold on. That doesn't seem right to me. Oh my god, I can't type because of the damn menu. Dust. No, enderpearl dust. Wow, I really need to set up a pulverizer, dude. Are you joking? That's frustrating. Fine. Need a pulverizer. We don't know how to make copper gears. God damn it. We need to change you to... I should just do it this way, can't I? It's just easier to just shift click this stuff in. Bang. Copper gear. Pattern. There you are. This pattern goes into there as well. Pulverizer. I need one of you. That shouldn't take you very long to make. It's just the damn gears that take forever in that machine. Why is that machine so slow? Is what I want to know. There should be a way that that machine wasn't so, like, horrible at its job. Actually, I don't need to use that anymore since we have this thing. And then I need a pattern provider. And that shouldn't take very long. Now we place the pulverizer down there. Pattern provider. And then I just need to make a pattern, which I need to use this thing for, unfortunately, for the enderpearl dust. Enderpearl dust. And that goes in there. And then we set this thing, auto input output, and then input output through the top. And then the last thing that you need is some power, which I'll have there. And that can stay like that. Cool, and you're filling up slowly with power. Actually, very slowly. Why are you filling up so slowly? Your transfer speed should be pretty fast. I don't know why you're so slow. All of these cables and stuff should be relatively quickly. I don't know why that's taken so long. But regardless, now I should just be able to go wireless booster. And let's say we want to make one of you. I think that's all I'm actually capable of making at the moment, to be completely honest with you. And that's going to take forever to make. So I'm actually going to make a reinforced... Actually, I already got one. Nice. And then plonk that in there. Cool. And then these two Can I just like stack them in there? What's it max stack to? Oh, you can tell us RF. 16 goes to 17, then 18.8. Can I make more of these? How many more do I have? I'm out of ender pearls, so I can't make any more. But now we've got 18 meters worth. So what I can do now is just kind of litter some of these around wherever I would possibly use it. So we can throw one there, which is next to this, which means I should be able to access it from pretty far away. Nice. All the way in the basement. Oh, over here doesn't reach, but we can fix that by just putting one there. Alright, cool. Now the last place I would need one would be at the very top. No, man, it's nighttime. Of course it is. Since we have the one, like the one extra thing, we may as well place it down where we would use it. And that's just going to be, where do I have cables running? It's running over here somewhere, isn't it? I think it's actually over to this thing, so I'm just going to go dig down 1, 2, and 3 there. Jump down here, and then I can place it off of this one. Bonk. Now hopefully I can use this on this side of it. I totally can. Alright. We have wireless access to our ME system, and we should have it pretty much anywhere inside the base. Nice. That works. That makes me a happy chap. So now I can just kind of like throw stuff into the system from here, which is kind of cool for us. Now the last thing I want to do is make some teleporters and stuff. So let's go back down to the basement because I want some recipes and like for this stuff to be learnt. Because making the teleporter base itself is going to be annoying. I need ender pearls for this, don't I? For teleportation cores. I don't. I totally don't. I thought I needed ender pearls. Okay, this is totally doable then. Alright. So you need to go into there to make that. We know how to make everything in there, in this recipe, minus the teleportation core. So we need to teach it how to make teleportation cores. Cool. We know how to make that. Now the next thing we don't know how to make would be this atomic alloy. So let's do that, which means we need another metallurgic infuser, and we need to teach the system how to make enriched obsidian. So we need metallurgic. Have we taught that? Metallurgic. No, I didn't. But we should just be able to control click it. Metallurgic infuser. Tier installer. I need 1 advanced, 1 basic. We want some speed upgrades. Gonna want like 8 of those. We want some efficiency upgrades, or what are they called? Energy upgrades. These ones, we want 8 of those. And we'll just look at upgrade. I think that's easier. 8 and 8. Nice. Then last thing we're going to want is an importer. Export bus is what I want. I want an export bus. Cool. And then this should just be pretty easy to set up. These are our infusing factories, so let's make some space behind them so we can actually fit in another one. And you can see here, we're just importing like the enriched version, so we can just teach it how to make all of this stuff. So this one can sit there. I'm going to have an import, or an export bus rather, there on the face, and then this one is going to have enriched obsidian. Bang. That's going to go there. Now, obviously, we don't have any of that sitting in the system, but that's fine. So, going to go basic, advanced. That's got that. I just need a pattern provider now. Oh, I did not mean to do that. That's annoying. I have to fix all of this now. Bang. Bang. There. That should all be connected now. Crap, which one are you? You're enriched carbon. Let's just look up enriched. Enriched carbon, your diamonds, which means your redstone, which is that one. And then your enriched obsidian. Cool. I need a pattern provider. Need one of you. And then I'm also going to need another cable. So I'm just going to run it like that for the time being, and then I can break it when I need to. While we're waiting on that, you need upgrades. And you also need power. Which we can collect from over here. This isn't really going to be seen, so I don't care about it looking all that pretty. I'm just going to run it there for the time being. Now, side config, we're going to do this. We're going to do input output through the top, auto eject on. And then you're also going to do, I think it's yellow input through the front, isn't it? Yeah, extra through the front, which is this one, which is what we want, right? I think that's how we have these ones set up, except it's just in the back. Cool. Pattern provider, thank you. Bang. Pattern teleportation core, that thing needs to be inside a molecular assembler, which is that one. Go in there. So now the next thing we need to teach this how to make is the enriched obsidian, which comes from refined obsidian dust. So we need to make that as well. But we can teach that pretty quickly, because that just needs to go into an enrichment chamber. And we already have one of those set up here somewhere, if I can find where my patterns are. That can go there. Then refined obsidian, how do we make you? Just obsidian dust in the diamond metallurgic infuser, which is, again, pretty easy, which is just this one, right? Bang, we can clear all that. And then we know which one the diamond one is because it's got the reinforced alloy, or whatever it's called, which will be that one. And then from there, we need to teach you how to make obsidian dust itself, which is just crushing. Oh no, it's enrichment chambering obsidian. Okay, that's an easy recipe. We go here, we go that, enrichment chamber obsidian. And then we look for the one that says enrichment chamber, which is probably up above. Enriching factory. Bang. Sweet. So now, I should just be able to teach it these patterns that we're missing. So we know how to make all of these, right? So now it's just atomic alloy we need to make inside of a metallurgic infuser. So we get rid of those. That goes there. This one lives inside of the extra one that should have no recipes inside of it. Nice. Inside of that one. So now I should just be able to request some atomic alloy. And so I want 4 of you. It's not going to work actually. We need to make this stuff. We need the enriched stuff. So let's make a stack of this just so that the machine is full. And hopefully that shouldn't take very long. That's going to go into the diamond one, which we should see down here. You need speed and energy upgrades. Up. Whoop. Grades. You need 8 and 8. Because that one is really slow, so we may as well make it fast while we're waiting. Cool. And you can see here we're running out of diamonds, so we're going to have to request up like another stack of the enriched diamond, but that's fine. That's all doable. Cool, that's all that done. Our crafting recipe finished then, so now I should just be able to make one of these now. Did I teach you teleportation? I did. Let's make 3 of these to start with. And we should be able to make everything, right? So long as we did all those steps correctly, we should just be able to request them and just let the job work its way out. Just seems like it's doing. Nice. Our slowest thing is still steel, unfortunately, but so be it. We can sit here and wait for a couple of minutes. We're not making that much steel. Nice. And now teleporters. We need 3 of them. We got that. So now the last thing I need is the portable teleporter, which we know how to make all of that stuff. We'll request all of it up. Wait for that number to go back to 0. Nice. And now I just request one of these. My flux capacitor is going to charge it up. And now these things just need power as far as I'm aware. So let's call this basement number 1, or basement 2, sorry. I know that there's power underneath there. We're going to go like that. We're going to right click it. We're going to set a name. It's going to be public. Doesn't really matter because we're just playing on a single player server. Your name is going to be basement 2. Actually, no. What? Yeah, basement 2. Why not? I was going to call it processing. Basement 2. Set, and it's going to be, we can set colors and stuff, but we don't really care about that, do we? Just be white. Cool. Now I can click it and then go there, set teleport. Nice! Alright, that's one of them. Basement number 1. We're going to need you here somewhere. So where do I want this teleporter to go? Let's say we want it right there. Right above that one. So for now, we don't really have... I don't have power running anywhere along this roof, do I? I'd really like a wireless access point for that, honestly. We need to get into flux networks sometime in the future, since we have access to it. Just a bunch of redstone, I think, and ender pearls, which we don't have yet. But that is all totally manageable in the future. So you need power, though. So for the time being, don't hate me, because I know some of you are going to have issues with this. And in fact, I have issues with this. But we're just going to have power there. Alright, and then this one in here is going to be called basement 1. Cool. So now I can go here, basement 1, teleport. Nice. And then with that one, this last one we have, let's put this one over here at the plexiglass, I think. And this one, I kind of do want it in the ground. I want it there is where I want it. So let's run power to this thing somehow. Doesn't really matter, we can just go underground with this thing. It's going to be spaghetti, but it'll be fine. Alright, don't hate me. Bang, bang. And then this one here needs a name, and it's going to be Plexiglass. Nice. Okay. Then we grab, where's our building gadget? And we need dirt, don't we? We don't have access to dirt. I want to fill this hole in, though. Where's a piece of dirt? Thank you. Bang, 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 bang. Cool, so now I can go from here to the first basement. Nice. Or I can go to plexiglass. Oh, plexiglass isn't working. I think I need to have them all on the same frequency. No, they are. Plexiglass. Do I have to click set on all of them? That's interesting. Basement 2. Yeah, okay. Interesting. So you can have multiple of these set, but I think we can just go click set teleport. It's not that hard. But now we can teleport around the base, which means less running around. Basement 1. Cool. I think we need one more of these then, so that we can have it just there. Inside of the actual main part of the base. Do we need one? I think we can have one here in the storage room. It wouldn't hurt. What if I get rid of that there? I just need this thing back to make one more of these. And we can watch it craft up. Oh, this is so nice. Beautiful. I'm going to grab that out. That can live there. You're going to be called storage room. Tick. Okay, so they're all set to purple. What if I set this one to purple as well? Basement 1. Oh, what did I storage room set? Sorry. It's got frequencies. I don't understand how frequencies work. No frame. I think you can actually do like walk-through portals is why. But the way that we have this set up, it doesn't really matter. Basement 1, plexiglass. Yeah, it doesn't work. So you have to hit set and then teleport. Alright, that works. That's fine. Storage room. It's not going to let me go there. There we go. You need power though. And the only... Oh, I could probably do it with nodes actually. We have nodes here. That's going to be a bit neater. I have them in my inventory. The node will be a bunch neater than running the, what's the word? On the upside, I've got no more energy cards. Energy. Make 5 of them. I have no redstone. I can make 1. We are struggling for some of these resources. You upside energy insert, that's fine. And then I just need to use a wrench to connect you up, which you should be able to reach that one. And now you're full of power. Beautiful. How are we looking on power, by the way? We're still full? Nice. So now I can teleport around. If I want to go check out the plexiglass, we can do that. Even though it's nighttime. Oh god. What I'm going to do actually is I'm going to kill these things. And I think we have some feral flare lanterns in my inventory to stop this from happening and just getting overrun with stuff. Let's just kill some of these things that are bothering us. I'm going to dig a hole there, and then I have feral flare lanterns. Bang. And then once I do that, I'm going to speed her up. Max speed, and then this will just light up the area. Sound like a good time? I think that sounds like a good time. So that'll stop things from spawning up here, at least in this vicinity. And I can put more of these around, like over there. As you can see, where like there's that dark corner. We can light this whole area up. But for the time being, I'm sure this is good enough. Because I think I last remember actually, at least the whatchamacallit, the mega torch is still disabled. Yeah, it's still disabled. Never mind. So yeah, feral flare lanterns is going to be our best way to stop mob spawns. Unfortunately. But that thing should light up a good chunk of this area. I'm going to put one more. We have a bunch of them. We may as well place them down. These things are real cheap to make. We've made them before in the past, so it's nothing we haven't seen before. And the only reason I'm speeding it up as well is so that we actually light up the area relatively quickly. And doing this at nighttime is actually probably a smarter idea, because then you can see where like the dark area is. I'm going to do this one up against this wall. And we'll overlap them, doesn't really matter too much. Bang. But cool, how's that? I think that is a good place to leave it for today. We've done some decent progress. We can go back to the basement. And we'll leave it there. So if anyone is still watching, thank you for watching. Make sure you like the video if you liked it, subscribe if you haven't already. And we'll see you all on the next one. Peace.